Eyewitness identification is the type of evidence that shows up more than any other in the cases of false convictions. And that is not all that surprising, given the fact that identifying strangers, particularly people we've never seen before, we see them under suboptimal conditions, is a dauntingly difficult task. I think everybody has had experiences where they found themselves perhaps dumbfounded when they could not recognize someone they thought they knew, or they had an encounter with a person in a store or a restaurant who was serving them, and minutes after having spoken to them, they just couldn't remember who exactly is the waiter who is serving my table, who is the person that helped me in the hotel, at the hotel desk. That spills over into the criminal arena. We see people, sometimes we see them committing a crime, sometimes we just see them entering or exiting a building. That particular identification might be crucial to solving an important crime, but that does not mean that the witness actually encoded that face and stored it correctly. So indeed, there is a very large body of experimentation on eyewitness identification. There are hundreds of published studies that look into this very question with thousands, tens of thousands of data points. And at the end of the day, we're left with numbers that are quite sobering. About 1/3 of the cases, witnesses cannot remember a face. And that does not cause an error. It does, of course, contribute to the fact that guilty people might not be prosecuted. But when they do pick someone out of a lineup, the rate of error is pretty high. About 1/3 of the occasions when the suspect is in fact in the lineup, the suspect does not get picked, but one of the other innocent fillers who are brought in just for the sake of the lineup get picked. And when the suspect is not physically in the lineup, which occurs in real life, about 50% of the witnesses pick one of the fillers, which is by definition a wrong choice, a choice of an innocent person.